Ready here.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah. Well, it's hump day too.
Hump day.
Which is always good, right?
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Mark.
And this is SmokeySteveandMarc.
Yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
Yes, yes.
We're both here today.
We are both here today, yes.
It was round robin because we did Mondays with Mark. Yesterday I was alone.
Today we're together.
Today we're together.
Tomorrow you're alone.
Tomorrow I'm alone again. And then Friday
We'll be together again.
Together again. Programming note. Usually on Fridays, I will do a review video, generally
Your
on
Coffee Talk.
That most likely is going to be coming out tomorrow night instead of Friday, because with Mark's here, we're going to be together and do a video. So since I'll be flying solo, I'm going to shoot to put it out tomorrow evening. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Just
I had a schedule change at work, so I've been like working one day off the next, working one day off the next. When I used to have them all in a row, you know.
You get 3 days of the two of us.
Of the two of us.
I know.
Now it's like all broken apart.
I know, the family's falling apart.
Right. Well, I mean, it happens.
Well, I mean, we gotta work.
Yes.
You know, thank God we have jobs.
Yeah, and thank God I can work, right?
I know.
It's been going well so far, by the way. This new schedule change has been going well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're walking around.
I might actually be able to work more than 1 day a week.
Oh, you work 2, 3. You do what you can.
Yeah, I do what I can, and so far this is working out very well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick with it for a minute.
You're happy? I'm happy.
Yeah.
You're healthy? I'm happy.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true, and I feel the same way. So
yeah,
I mean, and it kind of on that note, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have. Well, you know, we all like we when we changed like what I guess the theme of the channel. I don't know. We just did a different background and we kind of added the positivity theme to it. Well, we had
took a different direction a little bit.
A little bit.
Added some new stuff.
Yeah. Well, we had some new segments that we wanted to introduce, and we did a couple so far. We did Steve's Ask It Basket,
which I'm enjoying. I hope you like.
And, yup, we tried that.
Yeah.
Our little product reviews.
I ate canned mac and cheese.
Yes, that's true. We had that. And we have a couple more still to come out, but we thought we'd get our feet wet with this next one because this is one that I wanted to do for a while, but I had to think about it for a while. But we've gotten some questions sent to us.
Yeah.
So I thought it might be a good idea to kind of, I don't know, not really introduce the segment, but like introduce the introduction of the segment. Does that make sense?
It's kind of like
get our feet wet with it.
Yeah. Call it a focus group.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
yeah.
We had more than a few people have commented that we should do relationship advice.
Yeah.
And we were like, I don't know. Like, I mean, we're not like professional counselors or anything like that, or
landers.
You know, like, what qualifies us to do this? You know. But then, you know, as we were talking and everything, you know, I kind of think we are. I mean, because I know that we wouldn't steer anybody wrong. I know that, you know, and we could use our experiences and what we've been through and just say what worked for us, and that might help people, you know.
Yeah.
So as some questions came in, we jotted them down, and we thought we would maybe talk about it. Now, I don't know what to title the segment.
I don't either.
You know, I like to have my little signs in the back and call them something. I have no idea even what to call. I mean, like, Mark and Steve's relationship advice.
It's very plain.
It's very plain.
It's not cutesy, but you'll know what we're talking about.
But you will. That's true.
You get too fancy, people don't know what the hell it is. Scroll.
Yes, right.
So
and then I started like Googling like love songs and things like that, and you know, so I came up with "Lost in Love" relationship advice with Mark and Steve. I don't know.
That is so your end of things.
You know,
it is so not my end of things.
More will be revealed on that part. I can't think of a neat little title for this segment, but basically it's generalized relationship advice. We'll answer questions if anyone has any questions relating to our relationship or relationship advice for them. And it doesn't have to, it's not about gay or straight or even just romantic love. It can be about a relationship with a family member or a friend. I mean, it could be anything. It's just relationship advice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I kind of think we qualify. I mean, you know, we've been through it. I mean...
And we're also not too proud to say if we don't qualify, we're not going to say anything.
Yeah, we're not. If there's something we don't really know, I don't want to lead anybody wrong, so we probably would say it.
Like, if it's more appropriate to give you a hotline.
Right, exactly, right.
Then we'll probably do that instead.
Yeah. But these questions are pretty good, though.
Why don't you read one of the ones off?
All right, we'll read them out, and I won't say the names or anything because I think we still have to iron out some details. Because I know if people, like I was going to say, if you have any questions you'd like us to answer, put them in the comments below, which is all great. But some people, they might not want everyone to see that know it's from them or, that kind of thing. So they can always send it to our email address or IM us.
Yeah.
So we'll leave the names off for now.
Yeah.
Until
we won't use them now.
We either do this segment or not, But like for example, the one question is, what do you guys argue about?
What do we argue?
And I mean that's interesting because, in my opinion, I'll take the lead on this one because I thought about this. We don't really argue, like at all. I mean,
no.
But I do think that takes time. I think you kind of reach a point in a relationship where things just aren't quite so as important as they once felt they were.
Yeah.
When it comes to like each other, we probably have to go back a few years to
year 1.
Yeah,
probably.
when we had,
we're in year 5 and change, just for anyone who's not.
Yeah, going on 6 years, yeah.
So.
And we really didn't even argue then, but we did have some disagreements.
Well, we had different ideas about how things should go.
Yeah, like in the relationship. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Like,
I wasn't, like, at the very beginning, you were kind of all in.
Yeah.
To the relationship, like we were married.
Yeah, I know. It's like we got together, and then I don't know what happened with me. I was like, we're together and married, and that's it,
for a year, I was carrying a torch, dying inside, liking him, and saying nothing. And he was aloof as a queen on her throne. And then all of a sudden, we get into a relationship, and the roles completely reversed. Completely reversed. And he said he had never felt like that in his life. Which was not... I mean, some guys would take that as a compliment, but it was really uncomfortable for you, so I really didn't like it, actually.
It was, I was experiencing jealousy and insecurities, and I mean, it was a very, very strong emotion, and I still am not really sure where it came from, but we were both newly sober and clean. We were both newly starting kind of over in life, and emotions are really raw, for the first year, especially when you're kind of changing your life like that.
I was only sober a year and a half, 2 years, maybe. I got sober in 2012 when we got together, 2014, I think. So it wasn't that long.
I didn't have a year, so
no.
But I don't know. But whatever. And I think emotions were, and then the whole thing about like I felt very insecure of you talking to like past relationship people you were in a relationship with, that you're friends with. We had a disagreement about that.
Yeah. I had a friend who I was sort of in a relationship with in college, and who I haven't seen in 10 years since I stayed with him briefly. And you were uncomfortable with me talking to him.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
because of a conversation we had, because you had seen my comment stream on my phone.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of like insecurity, jealousy.
Yeah, it was.
But we were able to actually even work on that, because what you had said was, don't not talk to him forever, just not now.
Yeah, I knew that I was uncomfortable with it. I actually wasn't really sure why, because I'm pretty easygoing. Like really, I mean, with that, I mean now, I could care less. I talked to the guy now.
No, because they have a couple things in common.
Yeah,
so they actually,
and then it's not even an issue now. Like jealousy in general isn't an issue right now with me.
Yeah.
But we did go to counseling. Couples therapy.
Yeah, after about a year?
Yeah, after about a year. And it helped. It helped a lot. And we learned about, I took away from it, the most important thing I took away from it was communication.
Yeah.
We can set our boundaries, we can talk about things, talk it out, reach compromises, and that only comes about through communication and respect for each other,
Mm-hmm. And so learning each other's habits and taking each other's faults into account. You know, if I ask if you're okay, maybe follow up again a little later, maybe just sit and ask, and you kind of know when to leave me alone because I'm better after that. Like, but it takes a while to work that out.
Oh yeah. And I took everything I took personal. Everything was personal, you know, like I'm the center of the universe, you know, everything was, totally personal.
Yes, the sun shines out of your
But it did take
smile.
some time, you know, to get through that. But as far as arguing, we really don't argue now. We discuss, we compromise. I mean, you know.
That's not to say we don't get agitated or irritable or anything like that.
Yeah.
And even irritable, like, with each other. Or with Bandit, because he's scratching the door frame while we're trying to have a moment. But that's neither here nor there.
No. So that's an example of a question. And then another example was, I've been liking this guy for a long time. How do I tell a guy that I like him?
Tell him.
You just tell him. You know, there's no other way. You know, I think that you really don't want to have regrets. You don't want to look back on it years from now and say, oh, I wish I would have said something or blah, blah, blah. And then Dorothy from the Golden Girls had an excellent quote. And you know it off by heart. I had to write it down, but you could say it if you want.
If you take a... I can't remember it.
If you take a chance, sometimes good things happen.
Sometimes bad things happen. But if you don't take a chance, nothing
will happen. And I think that is really great advice. I think you got to pull your britches up and just do it, you know? I mean, it may not be what you want to hear, but it might be what you want to hear, you know? But you'll never know unless you try.
I come from the school of, like, 1 year, 5 years. Like, a year from now, if it doesn't go well and they say... Like, is it going to make a difference? A year from now, you might still be wondering what could have happened if you had asked them out.
Yeah.
I mean, I have things I think back 20 years sometimes. I'm like, I wonder if I would have just did this.
If
I would have just did that. How different might things have been?
Right. Me too.
And those aren't regrets. I mean, how many of those situations come up in everybody's life?
Yeah, that's
true.
Know? Yeah.
But if it's the guy, the hell,
you know,
ask.
Yeah, ask. I mean, I say take a chance, you know.
Yeah. Now
she didn't say.
She didn't say how to ask.
How to ask.
Because now in the world of media, there's about 8,000 ways.
Yeah, right.
You could anonymously, covertly. You could catfish them. I mean, however. You, I don't know.
And I do think that the best, you know, the best laid relationships are ones that start as friends first. So, I didn't get more information from her.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're friends now and she likes him or if they're complete strangers. I don't know all of that information.
Yeah.
But I would say, you know, try to be friends first. Try to get in, you know.
Yeah.
Be friends first. Steve and I were friends for I don't know how many years prior to us becoming a couple.
4?
At least 4, you know. And I do think that those really do make the best relationships, you know. So anyway, that was just an example of a couple questions and where we might go with this segment.
Yeah.
So we'd like to know what you think about that.
Yeah.
You know.
So let us know.
Yeah, we have more questions, but I think we'll wait.
We'll save it for another time.
We'll save it because, you know.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, and if you do have any questions, hey, you know, send them to us.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what people think.
Because
I think it'll be a nice little segment if we get all the stuff ironed out, and we could be like relationship advice people.
I know. It's just fun to talk about, too.
It is, and it is fun to talk about, too. Relationships and humanity, I think, are so fascinating.
Human dynamics are so interesting.
Oh!
Is that a shout-out? Shout out.
We do have a shout-out.
Who's it going to?
It's going... Do you want me to do it?
You want to...
Okay. Well, okay.
How about I'll be a sport, and I'll do the confetti?
This is a first, I think.
This is a first.
Okay, our shout out today goes to Tink Renee from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yay!
You got one good one, that's it.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! There, you got one.
Alright, it's a little bit better.
It was more of a hog call, really. But
yeah, it was.
But at any rate...
The proper way to do confetti is... From Tulsa, Oklahoma. Woohoo!
I see. At any rate.
Anyway, okay, this is an interesting one. Okay, Tink Renee, her real name is Diana. She's from Tulsa, Oklahoma. She's married. Her husband's name is Patrick, and she has a little baby Bengal kitty, and she named her Lady Lilith. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that in a second. But first, you know, We have some interesting facts on Tulsa.
We do.
We do.
Okay.
Tulsa, I've always wanted to visit Tulsa. And it's because my goddess in life lives there. Carrie Vincent. Now, if you don't know who Carrie Vincent is, she was a judge on the Food Network's Challenge series. She is, I mean, an incredible sugar artist and cake decorator. And I admire her so much. She had her own show on Food Network too, Save My Bakery. It was a good one too, you know. So Carrie Vincent is from there. Another Garth Brooks is from Tulsa. And Tulsa, the world's first installed parking meter went into operation in July of 1935 in Tulsa. That's fascinating. And it said that Tulsa is the home to the Mother Road, Route 66.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I took a road trip on Route 66. My dream is to take it the entire way, you know, but I did about half of it.
Yeah.
Many years ago on a road trip. It was pretty cool. And Tulsa really got its start or its boom in the oil industry back in the day. By the time Oklahoma became a state in 1907, almost 100 oil companies had set up shop there and provided more oil than any other state in the country or any other country in the world. Little Tulsa, Oklahoma, you know? I thought that was pretty cool. It was known as the oil capital of the world for more than 6 decades.
Wow.
And then Texas took over.
Yeah.
You know, Houston and there,
Texas,
you know.
Yeah.
But that's how it got started. I mean, that's pretty interesting. Now, on Diana's part.
Yeah.
So, I told you she has this baby Bengal kitty named Lady Lilith. It was a gift for her anniversary from her hubby. She's trying to convince her husband to get Lady Lilith a Bengal baby brother for Christmas. So Patrick, I'm going to tell you, you're going to earn a lot of hubby points if you let her get this kitten. Definitely.
I would say so.
That's my opinion. I think you should. Just my opinion. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
I think you will benefit wildly.
I think you will. I think you'll benefit. She'll benefit. Everybody, even the cat. I mean, cats love to have a little playmate. They do. And Bengal kitties are so beautiful. I'm serious.
I think we'll never have one.
So, that's a discussion.
Anyway.
Yeah, well.
At any rate, you're not getting the cat.
I don't. I'm perfectly content
with Bandit.
With Bandit.
They told us not to get another cat with Bandit, too. He doesn't get along. He only gets along well with you, really.
That's not true. He gets along well with you.
He started scratching when I started talking. Trying to steal the spotlight. This is the channel, remember.
Okay. Anyway, okay.
Actually, this is the channel.
Aw, you're so sweet.
When it was just Smokey Steve, you know, there was about 100 of us. And then it was Smokey Steve and Mark, and now... Look at us now.
Look at us now. Oh, my goodness. Well, anyway, Diana... Today, we celebrate you. Woohoo! Thank you for being such a loyal viewer,
Thank you for watching.
Yes,
thank you for subscribing.
Commenting and everything, thank you. But I think, I mean, I don't know. Do you want to end on a high note? I always like to end after the shout-outs.
Yeah,
because it's like, I don't know, it's like, you know. But we'll have to go to Confetti Throwing 101.
Why?
Well, just, you know, I think I'll handle the confetti.
You know what? I tried it once. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. I tried to be a sport. I tried to get in the spirit of the thing.
Oh, you did a good job.
And you criticize, you ridicule.
You did a great job.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Too little, too late. Too little, too late. Throw your own damn confetti.
On that note, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. Please subscribe. I'll do the confetti again.
Okay.
Give us a thumbs up. Hit the bell. Make sure you get the alerts. You can follow us on Facebook at SmokeySteveandMarc. Facebook is the most active of our social media, aside from YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram at SmokeySteveandMarc. Our email address and our P.O. box is listed below for any correspondence.
Yes.
Thank you for watching, and we'll catch up with you all tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Bye.
And stay positive, everybody. Woohoo.